WWE 2K20 Originals, what is it? What do you need to know? And ultimately, are you going to be happy? Guys, we're talking about it right here, right now on Destination Pro Wrestling.
You have arrived at your destination.
Welcome back to DPW, guys. I am Ango. You can follow me on Twitter at Tango with Ango. And we're back with some more yearly coverage of WWE games. If you guys didn't know, WWE 2K19 is really what helped jumpstart the growth to this channel. Despite the fact that I talk about WWE news and AEW news, I am a WWE video gamer. I play WWE games. I play Fire Pro. In general, I love pro wrestling games. And for the last several years, I've had my hands on every wrestling game that you can imagine. So I come from a very interesting perspective when it comes to WWE video games. And last year, one of the things I mentioned very greatly, and I've probably said it too many times, WWE games need to have some longevity. And I felt like 2K19 was a step in the right direction with Towers mode. Now, this is something that we actually discuss on the game modes revealed video. There is a playlist. You guys could check that out in the description down below. But yeah, longevity is the most important thing. You know, I play WWE, I play NBA, Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty. It doesn't matter. I play a lot of games. And one of the things that's really important to me, especially with a console that only has 500 gigs of storage, one thing that's important to me is managing that storage. And when I'm tired of games, I seem to remove it off the hard drive. Now, thankfully with 2K19, I actually didn't have to do that this time. But in previous years, that was something that was truly an issue. So what exactly is WWE 2K20 Originals? What do we need to know about it? And ultimately, is it going to make you happy? Well, before we talk about the specifics of WWE 2K20 Originals, keep in mind, you pay $60 for this game every year. And for some of you, you pay even a little bit more for like the deluxe edition or the collector's edition. And ultimately, your money, your pockets, it's important for you to make the right decision when it comes to purchasing the game. So I've always complained that it's really hard to stay, excited about a game after 6 or 7 months. And, although 2K hooks me up with some information and I go to events here and there and I do coverage, I have no bias towards 2K, so I shoot straight. And that's exactly why I love WWE 2K20 Originals. From what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing from 2K, this is actually a really big deal. It's going to help promote longevity of WWE 2K20. It's very important that when you guys pay $60 for a game, you should at least be able to get a year's worth of fun with that game. And this is what WWE 2K20 Originals is. It's a new service model set to deliver a wealth of WWE 2K Showcase add-on content for player exploration beyond the game's initial launch. Each of the WWE 2K20 Originals will present a new playable world and its own unique theme. With more details to be announced in the coming months, 2K20 Originals is downloadable content that may require additional purchase. Now, this is actually really important because to some of you, this sounds like downloadable content. This sounds like DLC. But if you look at some of the games that have been out for years, a lot of games have gone towards a season pass or a battle pass. Now, I'm not sure if 2K20 Originals is exactly that same model, but as you guys saw with WWE 2K19, 2K was updating the game throughout the year with new towers. And it sounds like WWE 2K will be updating 2K20 with more than just new towers. It sounds like we'll get some new towers, perhaps some new characters, new challenges, perhaps some new storylines from Showcase mode. And ultimately, that's going to keep us interested in the long run. And that's exactly what 2K needs to do. Playing a wrestling game, it's fairly easy to beat my career. And online has been subjected to a lot of criticism. So sometimes you kind of just play the game once and then the rest of it is just fun and you try to make the most of it. But of course, as you can imagine, if there's not fresh and new content to keep you playing throughout the year, it's very easy for you to possibly remove it from your hard drive. And that's why 2K20 Originals is going to completely change that. New, fresh content throughout the year beyond the game's initial launch. That is something that is incredibly important. And I hope, once we see the groundwork for this, I hope we start to see 2K really push this. I hope with 2K21 and 2K22 and all these different modes, I hope that we see an expansion of that, and only time will tell. Guys, I want to know what you think of the idea of 2K keeping you guys updated throughout the year with new content, new stories, new everything. A lot of cool stuff happening from 2K, guys. Leave a comment down below. Are you excited? Are you going to buy WWE 2K20? And don't forget, check out the link in the description. We got a playlist for all 2K20 coverage. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.